Hi there, I'm Angela Brown, and this is Ask a House Cleaner. This is the show where you get to ask a house cleaning question, and I get to help you find an answer. Now, today's question comes from a girl who cleans houses, and she wants to know, I cleaned the house, everything looked amazing, the kitchen was shiny and polished and smelled good, and then before the owner came home, a teenager came in and opened the fridge, pulled a bunch of stuff out, strewn it all over the kitchen, made a sandwich, left crumbs, dishes in the sink, spilled some milk on the counter, just left an absolute mess. Do I stop what I'm doing and re-clean that kitchen so that it's clean when the owner gets home, or since I've already cleaned it, do I just leave? Well, that is a fair question because that has happened to every house cleaner I know at least once. That's going to happen. Okay, so here's how you do that. You clean the house as you normally would. And because you're a house cleaner, you're on a fixed schedule. You have so many hours to do this house. So once you've done that house and you've cleaned that kitchen, you can't go back and clean it again. There's no time. You have other customers. You have to go on to the next house. So if you're working from a worksheet and you've gone back and you've inspected your work and your work meets your level of expectations and you've checked that off on your worksheet that you're leaving with your customer, then your job is done. Now, it is going to come as no surprise to the homeowner that they have a teenager that leaves stuff strewn all about when they make sandwiches. This is not the first time this has ever happened. So when they come in and the house is amazing and immaculate, and then there's stuff spilled on the kitchen cupboard and there are dishes in the sink and there are crumbs, they're going to go, oh, my teenager came in and made a sandwich. So this is no surprise to them. They've seen this before. And I would love it if the client could walk in and everything is just amazing, okay? That is what we get paid to do. But having said that, it is not in your power to go and clean up after people repeatedly who are home while you're cleaning. So if people are going to be home while you're cleaning, and it's going to happen, this happens again to every house cleaner, people are expected to be gone, but sometimes they're there. Once you've cleaned, you can't go back and re-clean up after those people. So just recognize the fact that this is not about you. This is not about the quality of work that you do. This is not about affecting a satisfaction guarantee because the customer came home and realizes that their teenager came in and made a sandwich. So I hate to say this because I want that moment. I want that moment for you where the client comes home and is like, oh, this is awesome. This is what I paid this house cleaner for. But that's just a far cry from reality. If you have a sloppy teenager, you have a sloppy teenager. And until you can train your sloppy teenager to clean up after themselves, that's going to happen. So do your job, do it to the very best of your ability. Cross off what you've done on your checklist because that's what you're guaranteeing with your satisfaction guarantee. And then on your way out the door, you may want to text the customer and just say, hey, I'm leaving. Your teenager is in the kitchen. I hope it looks as amazing when you get home as it does right now. You can do that if you want. Okay, so that's it for today. If you like this tip, please pass it along, share it, tweet it, repin it, repost it, whatever you guys do. And until we meet again, leave the world a cleaner place than when you found it.